Good morning, guys. What is going on? It's Coach David. Thank you for being here with me this morning, February 4th, 2013, for Monday Movement Motivation. Today's just really cool for me, guys, okay? And I'm going to kind of get through it during this entire thing. But if you watch Monday Movement Motivation, you know one thing, that I have not been doing Monday Movement Motivation, all right? And what I like about this time of the year and why all this is going on, I think it's perfect timing because a lot of us have set all these goals. A lot of us set goals at the beginning of January 2013. These are the things that I want to accomplish. These are the things I want to do. And you've set huge goals, which I'm super stoked about because I love when people set goals, right? But last night I was at a Super Bowl party with a very good friend. He's also an athlete here at my gym. And we were chit-chatting with one of his other buddies, and the guy was kind of commenting about what time it was, and I was like, yeah, it's almost my bedtime. My buddy says, yeah, but this guy's going to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he does this video, and you know, it was kind of like this teasing thing, but it was so cool because I know my buddy wasn't making fun of anything. He was just saying what it is that I do. And what I realized is that I haven't been doing what it is that I do. This is what I do naturally. I love to turn on this iPad, click play or record, and just start doing this. All right, so people know me for certain things that I do, but I'm not doing them because we get so caught up in other things. I've gotten so caught up in other things that are not me, but I've set goals around these other things that aren't going to get me to where it is that I want to go because they are not me at all. And maybe some of you have set financial goals. Maybe some of you have set goals about how much weight you want to lose. Maybe some of you have set goals about how fast you want to run a marathon, about where your business is going to go. But you've set these goals and you've made yourself do things that aren't you. And you are not going to get to where you want to go because the things that it takes to get to where you're wanting to go for these goals aren't you. And that's fine. What I'm telling you guys is that you've got to find the things that are you, that are going to take you to where it is that you want to go. This is me. I could get in front of this camera every single day and just pour my heart out to everybody about what it is that I want to see them do, the accomplishments I want to see them achieve, but I don't do it sometimes. I've been lazy. I can't get up at 3 o'clock in the morning right now. I don't know what it is. I've had this mental block. I've had this barrier. I've just been stopped because I started putting myself in situations that I thought are going to take me to these goals that I've planned for myself that are not me at all. There are things that I just don't like to do. I do like to get up at 3:45 and make these videos, but what have I done? Instead, I've said, you know what we're going to do is we're going to do this instead because this is going to help you get to your goals. And I've taken myself away from this, from being right here with you guys, from being in front of this camera and talking about stuff that is very, very important to me. I've taken myself away from that. And when I've done that, I've noticed, well, what are my goals now? You know, when I said that I was going to do this instead of doing this right here, it took me to a different place because, you know, I thought that that's where I needed to be. This is where I need to be. And what I want you guys to know is that come February, you know, it's already that time. You may not be exactly where it is that you thought you were going to be when you started setting your goals just a month ago. All right, and that's fine. But what you need to do is you need to become clear about why you aren't there or why you aren't enjoying the path that you've put yourself on. Because you may have put yourself on a path that is not you. And what I want you guys to do is find the you. And then you make everything happen around that. Don't try to set yourself up. You know, I am. Let me think of an example. I'm not a long distance runner. Okay, not because I think that it's bad. I think long distance running, to run a marathon, to run a 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K, I think that is amazing. It is something that I do, that I would struggle having the mental fortitude to actually do, right? I don't set my goals around that because I know that's not me. You know, maybe I want to run a faster 400, so I'm going to do those things because that is me. Right? But we take ourselves too often, we take ourselves out of our environment, things that we're naturally freaking awesome at, and we say maybe I should be good at this instead, and I'm going to do all these things to make myself good at something that I'm not good at. That's not your strength. Find your strength and set your goals, reset your goals, go back to January. If what you said is no good, you're like, look, this just really wasn't me. You know, I set financial goals and really I'm not about money, right? Don't set financial goals if money just doesn't really drive you, which is fine, which is even probably better than people who are driven by that. Find something that you are passionate about, something that makes you want to get up. Like when I used to get up at 3:33, 3:28, 3:27 every single morning to make these videos on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was up and just thinking and writing all these different topics that I have to my right over here about the things that I wanted to talk about. Reset yourself right now in February. And if maybe you did set goals that were around what you already good at, but you're just not making it happen. It's time right now. It is cut time. All right, if it was tryouts, cut time would be today. You have to find out whether or not the things you want to achieve are really that important to you, because it's go time. It is time to separate the men from the boys and say, okay, am I ready to do this? Because a lot of people y'all are just lazy, right? We just get lazy, because I'm complaining about not getting up early, but still I'm getting up about 4:20 every single morning. All right, some of us are just lazy, so stop being lazy if that's you. Maybe you haven't reached that weight loss goal. Maybe you haven't stopped drinking yet. Maybe you haven't met all these people you said you were going to meet. Maybe you haven't made the financial gains that you said. Stop being lazy. Start doing the things that you know that you're supposed to be doing. Stop blaming other people and get on it. Put yourself in the environment you belong in. Don't put yourself in someone else's environment because you think that that is what you want, and stop being lazy. It's time, guys, right now. 2013, it is time for you to step up and to make the things that you wanted to happen in 2013 happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen in March, April, May, June. It may not happen until December of 2013, but get yourself in the right environment and make things start to happen right now. Coach David, guys, thank you for being here. This is a special Monday for me because it was a morning where I woke up and said, you know why you're not doing anything right now? Because your goals are not on track with what it is that you want to do, and really you have no good goals. You're over here telling people to make goals and to set themselves up. You have nothing. You have no goals. So I know what it is that I need to do now, guys. So thank you so much for being here with me. Back to what it is that I love doing, being in front of this camera. If you guys need anything at all, please contact me. All my information is on the website. I'll be more than happy to help. And until next time, guys, we'll talk to you soon.